Alright, so this is going to be a new series I'm going to do. It's going to be Rags to Riches MTG, where I'm going to have MTG cards. I'm going to put them in this binder here. Every single card I get, -1. I'm going to pick one card from the whole thing to keep for myself. This whole binder can hold all the cards plus more. So as you see in the video, I'm going to do Wilds of Eldraine, whatever it is. This is the shipping cost and everything is $140.11. I paid extra for it to come in on a Saturday, so today is Sunday, so I can do it all day. But yeah, this is going to be the new series, just to see, you know, if it's all worth it and stuff. So I really doubt I can get $140.11 worth of cards. So as I'm going to be doing the order of videos, I'm only going to do Wilds of Eldraine cards. That's going to be in this binder here. So like say, at the end of the day, I make $7 in total. So I'll change this to $133.11. And I'm trying to get down to 0. Once I get down to 0, then once I go back over 0, that is be pure profit. So right now I'm in the hole of $140.11. I'm going to add more stuff on it later on, but this is what I got so far. And I do not want to ever go above $140.11. So you may probably like a little note up here saying don't go over this. So any money we're going to make, like say we sell $80. So we're going to have like $60, you know, negative 60. So then I'm going to try to buy something else. It's like $45 or something to make it go back to 120. But then it'll probably, you know, have more cards in it. So I can try to sell it, try to go back to 0. And then I'm going to keep trying to go above 0 and beyond. But yeah, it's going to be a long run, but it's going to be a long and good series. So we're going to go ahead and look at the box and then look at the cards as I go. Alright. Alright, so as you can tell, I got Magic the Gathering. And it's the Wilds of Eldraine set boosters. Alright, so as you can tell, I have like a little background going on here. I have the microphone so you can hear me more crispier. And in here, it's supposed to be like 30 card packs or whatever. Yeah, I think it is 30. I think it's like 360 cards. Let's see if we can open it up. Alright. Scan to discover the coolest cards. Alright. Oh, that is so cool. Look at that. Oh. Little barcode scan over there. Alright. Yes. Woo, this is going to be a lot. Move this out the way. 3, 4, and 5. We got a stack of 5 right here. 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks over here. 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 2 stacks of 10s right here and another stack of 10 right here. This is going to be a longer video. Okay, so every single one of these cards, except for one, is going to be sold. I already know what card I want, but I don't want to spoil it until I get it. I've already looked at all the cards, possible cards I can get. Some of them is really good. Like, really damn good. What do you want, Ruby? Ruby is the dog we have, and she needs emotional support human. Like, she's one of those rescue dogs. And Randy, the stepdad, he is the human that is supposed to be emotionally supporting Ruby, the dog. And right now she's freaking out because he just left. Okay. So, I'm going to move this box back so we can have something to look at. Alright, guaranteed foil and art card. If I'm going through 30 packs, this has got to be one freaking foil. I'm just letting you know that much. Alright, so I'm going to put all the card packs on the left side, and then as I'm opening them, going to be pushed to the right side. Alright. I don't know the, what you call it. The little trick. Ooh. We got an art card. Okay, so we got an art card. Alright, it's a cool looking card. What is it? As foretold. 624 out of 81. Nice. Alright, so we got a forest. I'm going to put all the lands and stuff separately. We got Fell Horseman. Return target creature from the graveyard to your hand. When he dies, put the bottom of the library instead. Ooh, I have a night deck would do good in this, but I am selling it. So that's going to be another night one. Whenever enchantment you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on them. This is going to be forever, so I'm only going to read the rares and mythical ones. Gain control of target creature. Ooh, I always love those. Take control of somebody else's stuff. That is always so cool to me. We got another Saiga. We got Cursed Courier. Like I said, I'm only going to read the rares and mythicals and stuff like that. Ooh, look at this bad boy. Okay, Restless Fortress enters the battlefield taps. Add a white or a black. For 2 any white-black, it becomes a 1/4 white and black nightmare creature until the end of the turn. It's still a land. Whenever this card attacks, the defending player loses 2 life. Oh, that'd be so good in my other deck, but I'm selling it all. Except for 1 card. And that's not the card I want. Alright. It deals 3 damage. Ooh, it's a rare. Okay, so we got Heart Flame Duelist. It is an adventure card. So by paying 2 any a red, it does 3 damage to any target. Add its X out, and then you can pay any and a white to put it as a creature. And since sorcery spells you control have lifelink. This is good. I like that. That is good. We got another rare. Ooh, this is the art card. Look at that. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Alright, at the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on As Foretold. Once each turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a spell, which costs mana cost of value X to left, or X is the number of times counters. Okay. That's definitely going to be an enchantment card that a lot of people are going to go after first. We got it's a uncommon. Woo! We got a token, a rat. It's only a one-sided rat. Alright, so the token's also going to be in a different pile, so I can sort it out later. Okay, so I got pretty decent stuff on that one. Alright. Yeah, so Pokemon has a little thing where you have to look at these cards and then go to a certain number in the back and then yada yada yada. But this isn't Pokemon, this is Magic the Gathering. Ooh, that looks a good art card. We got a Plains. That's going to go over here. Slumber King Keep Guard. Moment of Valor. Toadschool Admirer. So, wait. Pokemon on here. Toadschool. That's literally a Pokemon. Evolving Wilds. What is this? Edgewall Inn. That looks pretty cool. It's an uncommon card. Speaking of that, I accidentally put one of the lands in the regular pile. There we go. Restless Fortress. There we go. Alright. Back to this. Okay, so another uncommon card. Another uncommon. Alright, so we got a rare. Okay, so what is this? Court of Valtris. When it enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. Easy as Monarch. Okay. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose up to 1 other target enchantment or artifact. If you're the Monarch, you may create a token that's a copy of it. If you're not the Monarch, you may have the Court of Valtris become a copy of it, except it's this ability. Ooh, so if I'm the Monarch, I can just copy everybody's stuff. That is so good. I love that. Alright, so it looks like we got another adventure. It's a rare card. Create a food token. When it enters the battlefield, up to 1 target creature gets XX with the amount of life you gain this turn. It's okay. We got an uncommon full art card. This is cool. Ooh, we got Mana Flare for a rare. And whenever a player taps a land for mana, that player adds 1 mana of any type the land is produced. Nice! It's a rare foil full art. That should be worth something. Sacrifice the artifact to gain 2 life. Alright. That's 2 packs. We have a lot more to go, and I have yet to see the card, but I won't. Maybe I should put like the rares and stuff. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to put all the rares and stuff in a different pile. Let me just go ahead and get this sorted out real quick. Alright. I'm a little bit sick, so don't you worry. Woo! Look at this art card. And I am going to sell the art cards as well. Look at that. That's a big boy. Ooh, looks like we got a plains. I thought this would have been like a swamp or a mountain, but it's not. That's cool. Alright, so we got Skewer Slinger, Stockpiling Celebrant. Minecart Daredevil, it's a common. We got Veteran Outrider, another common. Gingerbread Hunter, another common. 3 Bowls of Porridge, that is an uncommon. Discerning Financier, uncommon. We got Storyteller Pixie, uncommon. Alright, now we got to rares. Alright, let's see what we're going to get on the rares. Another adventure card, Mosswood Dread Knight. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. Okay. For the creature, when it dies, it may cast it from the graveyard. An adventure to the end of your next turn. Okay. That's cool, I guess. We got Dawn of Hope. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 2 mana. If you do, draw a card. Spend 4 mana, create a white creature token with lifelink. That's cool. What do you want, Ruby? What do you want? Don't you jump up here. She's a big girl. Okay. Back to the cards. It's a common card, so I'm not going to read it. And it's a minigame. With no token. Thank you! I love it! Thank you, Mom! Thank you for the socks on Christmas! That's what that felt like. That's what that felt like. It just felt like socks you get on Christmas when you get it every year. Like, oh, thank you. I definitely needed that since you bought me 3 more packs just last week because I told you right now you got me more for Christmas. Yay! I could have just used underwear or something else, but yay, thank you. All right, so we got a griffin going to a person who's getting absorbed into the wall, it looks like. Immediately, we got a foil mountain as a land. Alright, so we got Hopeful Vigil as a common. Hopeless Nightmare as a common. Wicked Visitor as a common. We got Warehouse Tabby as a common. We got Stormkeld Vanguard as an uncommon. Galvanic Giant as an uncommon. Disdainful Stroke as an uncommon. Archive Dragon as an uncommon. Alright, we're at the rares. Alright. For the rares, it is a Elusive Otter for 1 mana. Ooh, that's pretty good. Distribute X +1 counters on the creature you control. Creature with power less than Elusive Otter power can't attack. No, can't block it. Ooh, that is cool. So just bring up his attack power and then be unblockable for a lot of stuff. That is cool. Season of Growth. Whenever a creature enters on the battlefield you control, scry 1. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card. That's cool. That's an uncommon card, though. I don't know why I read that one. Ooh, okay. So we got a Adventure Foil card. This looks so cool. For the Adventure part, create a 1/1 human creature token and a food token. For the creature, it's Menace and Trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token. If you don't, tap it. Ooh, because it only has 4 mana. Ooh, that's pretty darn good. No! Cat, no! Stop it, cat. Cat, no! Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Get out of here. Get. Alright, so we got a token. Looks like she says we got token enchantment aura for the wicked and cursed. Ooh, that's pretty good. Alright, so then now we're gonna open this bad boy up. All the card packs look the same. At least have a little bit different arts or something. Whatever. Ooh. That's cool. I doubt I'm going to get that card. That looks really cool, though. So we got another Plains, but it looks like it could be Mountain or Swamp instead. Alright, we got Troublemaker Oaf. Grabby Giant. Redcap Thief. Orcon's Glory. Break the Spell. Boundary Lands Ranger. Monstrous Rage. Unbeareth Veteran. Alright. So now we're at the rares. Alright. Charming Scoundrel. Haste. When it enters the battlefield, choose one. Discard a card, then draw a card. Create a treasure token. Create a wicked roll token attached to target creature you control. That's not good. Ooh. Is it a common? Is it uncommon? So it's going to go over here. It's a common, so I'm not going to read it. And then, thank you again, Mom, for more socks. Yay! My second present for Christmas, another pair of socks. Woohoo! Thank you, Mom. The t-shirt would have been nice as well. It's freaking cold, and you know, it's snowing, but thank you for socks. Yes, my feet would be the only one not having frostbite this winter. Alright, so we got a tree arter thing. Nice. We got a Plains. Oh no. Oh no, Mr. Bill. Okay, so we got Rat Out. Ferocious Vermin. A lot of rats so far. Edgewall Pack. Up the Beanstalk for an uncommon. Woo, legendary, finally. This is not the one I'm looking for, but it's still a legendary. Tap it to add a green and a blue mana. Spend this mana only to cast spells with mana value 5 or greater, or spells with X and mana value cost. For a blue and a tap it, draw a card, then discard. Ooh, this is a good card. Like a good general card. Okay. Oh, so we got an uncommon one. Tempest Hurt. Then we got Intrepid Truffle Snout. Ooh, we got a rare. Ooh, I guess the Rat King. Nice. Whenever another rat enters the battlefield under my control, exile up to one target card from an opponent's graveyard. At the beginning of combat of your turn, create a 1/1 black rat creature token with this creature can't block. So with this card, I can make it where the opponent doesn't have a graveyard and will put rats down, but then beginning the combat, create a 1/1 black creature token. But it's not attacking though. That's cool, I guess. I mean, it can be a commander. If you don't want the opponent to have a graveyard, I guess. That's an uncommon. After this, I'm going to give me something to drink. Raid Bombardment. It is an uncommon. We got Ice Out, which is an uncommon. Then we got an uncommon with the little thing on the back. Nice. Alright, so none of that is legendaries nor rares. I'm going to go ahead and get something to drink. You gotta get that water. Be hydrated. Oh. Alright. Got to me water. Nothing is better as ice cold water. Woo! Alright. Ah! I did not mean to rip it that way. Rip it real good. Let me take the trash and put it over here. Oh. This is interesting. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. We got a the island. We got a gnarling crescendo. We got Herod Spearguard. Rat Out, which is another common. You got Voracious Vermin. There's a lot of rats in this one. Edgewall Pack. Threadbind Clink. Picklock Prankster. Chancellor of Tales. We got a mythical! Alright, finally. Alright, for 7 mana, good lord. Okay, for 1 mana for the adventure part, return target creature or land from your graveyard to your hand. That's really good. And then for 7 mana, if you tap a basic land for mana, it produces 3 times as much mana instead. This card is going to be sold instantly. So this card is going to be over here by itself. Alright, so we got 2 mythicals? What is this? We got Rhystic Study. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may draw a card unless the player plays 1. Oh, I want this card so badly. I'm going to sell it. Oh no, that was a good card. Oh, I was really hoping this would be another mythical. Be like 3 mythicals in 1. Hey, you got a land. And this is battlefield tap and it has cycling. That's cool. 2 mythicals in 1 pack. Oh, one of them is Rhystic Study too. Oh, damn. I really would want that Rhystic Study too. Oh. But there's a commander in here that I want. But Rhystic Study. Oh. Do I want Rhystic Study or do I want a commander? I don't. Alright. Hey, I haven't seen the commander yet. So there's a good chance I'll get that Rhystic Study. Alright, so we got that, whatever that is. Alright, so we got a mountain. We got Join Us Stopgap, Quick Study, Water Wings, Imodane's Recruiter. When I'm reading the card, I'm also looking down here to see where to stop at. You got Gallant Pie Wielder, Stroke of Midnight, another Mystic. Alright, Virtue of Strength. Oh, it's the other one. I got 2 of them now. Awesome. Woo. That is so cool. Alright, so it looks like we got another adventure rare. The owner of target attacking creature you don't control puts it on top or bottom of their library. Nice. For 6 mana, it is a creature with Flash, Warder 2, Horned Lock Whale, enters the battlefield tapped unless it's your turn. Okay, that's... okay. I don't care for that. Got another rare, Extraordinary Journey. When it enters the battlefield, tap exile up to X target creatures for each of those cards. Its owner may play it as long as it remains exiled. Whenever 1 or more non-token creatures enter the battlefield, if 1 or more of them exile from or cast from exile, you draw a card. Okay, so basically, you exile the opponent's battlefield. They can bring it back and as recasting it, but when they do, I get to draw a card. So basically, I get rid of the battlefield, I make them lose their mana, and I get to draw a card. This is good. I like this card. This is a good troll card. I like that. Okay, it's a rare. We got Blind Obedience. It is an enchantment with Extort. Artifacts of creatures your opponent control into the battlefield tapped. Dude! Oh, I still want to make a troll deck. I still want this in there. Oh my god. I told myself only 1 card though. It's an uncommon. And we got another rat. Alright. Yeah, I told myself I'm only going to do one card. And there's so many good cards so far. The only cards I looked at online was the legendary creatures. Just so I know what I want. Because there's... I wasn't going to go to the mythical first, but I want to go legendary creatures. Because I'm trying to get rid of my cards, but yet make a really good deck. And there's a deck I already have. And if I get this as a commander, I can actually make it a lot better. By a lot. So, yeah. So it looks like we got another art card with that. I'm going to put that right there. Looks like we got a full art land. Alright, so we got Scarecrow Guide. Beanstalk Worm. Bellona's Gatekeeper. Bellyring Bruiser. Soul Guide Lantern. Spellscorn Coven. Knight of Doves. Cheeky House Mouse. Virtue of Persistence. No, that's a mythical! Like, oh, ho, ho. For 2 mana, target creature gets negative 3. It gets negative 3 until the end of turn. You gain 2 life. For 7 mana, it's an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a target creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. This card is definitely going to get sold very quickly, and then it's definitely going to be the target of the battlefield. Dark Tutelage. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library, put that card in your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. Oh, it's an uncommon card. I don't know why I keep reading the full art ones. We got a common. And, oh, goody, more socks. Thank you. Thank you. This is my 3rd pair of socks. I'm going to be freezing all over death, but my feet's going to be warm. Oh, my God. All right. Alright, so we got... Hey, I've seen that card. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. We got a Plains, which is a... that one. Okay, so we got Voracious Werefox. Curse of the Werefox. I see a theme coming on here. We got Redtooth Genealogist. Okay. Hey, legendary creature. Alright. But this isn't the one I was looking for. Menace. When this creature enters the battlefield, return target creature, enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever enchantment you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, then scry 1. That's kind of cool. We got another legendary. It's a legendary artifact. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature until the end of turn. On top of the creature, it gains haste until the end of turn. That's cool. Alright, sacrifice this card to gain 3 life, or opponent loses 3 life. That's pretty cool. That's going to go over here. Okay, so we got another uncommon. Stone Splitter Bolt. Twisted Fertility. Okay, so now we're down to the rares. We got Thunderous Debut. Bargain. You may sacrifice an artifact enchantment token as you cast this spell. Look at the top 20 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 creature cards from among them. If this spell was bargained, put the revealed cards into the battlefield. Otherwise, put the revealed cards in your hand and shuffle. That's cool. Alright, so there's an uncommon. Griffin Airy. Knightly Valor is another uncommon. We got Picklock Prankster, which is a uncommon. And we got another land. Alright. All these cards are going to be sold other than one other card. The one card is going to be of my choosing, and so far, I want to pick a Ristic Study. I never had a Ristic Study. Alright, so the next one is we got another good art card. I'm also going to be selling. We got a Forest. Return of the Wilds. Spider Food. Candy Trail. Ginger Brute. Two-Headed Hunter. Boundary Lands Ranger. Monstrous Rage. Experimental Configurator. Alright, time for the rares. Werefox Bodyguard. Flash. When it enters the battlefield, except one other target non-fox creature until Werefox Bodyguard leaves the battlefield. Sacrifice it, gain 2 life. That's pretty decent. I mean, like, you summon him, you get rid of an opponent's creature. That's pretty good. You got an uncommon. It's Intangible Virtue, then Fell Horseman. And look at this. Finally, we got something different. It's a beast token. I like that Japanese-ish type of art. That's pretty cool. Crap, I think I accidentally put a rat in lands. Dang it. Yeah, it's just 1 rat. Okay. I have so much more to go. Okay. This is going to be a long video if you can tell. Alright. Ooh. That's pretty cool. That's pretty darn cool. But then we got a mountain. That's going to go over here. We got Ventress Transmuter. Aquatic Alchemist. Besotted Knight. Ferocious Werefox. Twisted Sewer Witch. Tired Ratter. Legendary creature, not the one I'm looking for, but it's a legendary. Alright. Whenever this card or another non-token creature you control dies, create a 1/1 black rat creature token with this creature can't block. For 2 minutes, target token where you control gains Death Touch. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, this is not the card I'm looking for. I'm definitely going to sell it, but this is a good one. Your rats now have Death Touch, which is pretty darn good. Alright, so this is an uncommon. The name is Lord Skitter Butcher. Alright, so we're down to the rares. Alright. For Questing Druid, for any in a red, exile 2 cards in the library, you may play those cards. And then for 2 mana, whenever you cast a spell there, white, blue, black, red, put a +1/+1 counter on them. That's cool. Little ramping. Oh, it's a rare. Lifeline of the Void. If Lifeline of the Void is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. If a card we put in an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. This is a good trolling card. Do like a little mill and they can't even get it. Yeah. So we got Raid Bombardment and we got another token. Nice. Alright. So much more to go through. Either this guy's about to get knighted or beheaded. One is good and one is kind of bad. We got a plains. I'm going to put that over here. Dang it, I keep putting a token when the land's supposed to go to lands and tokens go to tokens. Alright. We got Territorial Witch Stalker. Leaping Ambush. Hollow Scavenger. Commune with Nature. Embarrass Veteran. And Modane's Recruiter. Gallant Pie Wielder. Ooh! Alright, I got a Planeswalker Mythical. Ashiok the Wicked Manipulator. If you would pay life while you... Wait. If you would pay life while your library is at least has that many cards in it, exile that many cards from the top of your library instead. Okay, look at the top 2 cards of your library, exile one of them, put the other one into your hand. Okay, create 2 1/1 black nightmare creature tokens. Beginning combat of your turn, this card is put in exile from this turn, put a +1/+1 counter. Target player exiles the top X cards of the library, exile the total mana value of cards and you own in exile. Ooh, this would be a good milling type of card. That is, I like this card. Too bad it can't be a commander though. We got Lord Skitter's Blessing. When it enters the battlefield, create a wicked roll token attached to a creature I control. At the beginning of your draw step, if you control an enchanted creature, you lose 1 life and you draw a card. Draw an additional card. Okay. looks like we got another mythical Defense of the Heart. At the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent controls 3 more creatures, sacrifice defense. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards. Put that card on the battlefield. Ooh, this card is going to get sold instantly. Alright, so we got a basic bodyguard, traveler's cloak. Okay. What is this? It's, I can't tell. The older cards, you can't tell if it's really good or not. But, enters the battlefield, choose a land type. It enters the battlefield, draw a card, and it gains land walk. That is good. It makes it unblockable. That is just a good card. I need some more water. Two sips is all you need. Whew. Just to make sure your throat doesn't get dry or anything. But if you drink too much, you'll be just wasting the water from that point. Because you're not thirsty, you're just trying to quench your thirst. Even though that's just the opposite of what I just said. But okay. Alright, so it looks like we got this art card. That's pretty darn good. We got a mountain. That's going to go over here. We got Frantic Firebolt. Unruly Catapult. Living Lectern. Unassuming Sage. Alright, we got another legendary. Haste. When he attacks, if 2 more non-land permanents enter the battlefield you control, put a +1/+1 counter. It's not a commander, it's just gonna be a support card, but it's good though. We got Belligerent of the Ball. Howling Galfang. Storm killed a Vanguard. Ooh, looks like we got another land and it's a rare. Nice. Put that with the lands. We got an uncommon, Stab Wound, Anticipated Truffle Snout, and a treasure token. Ooh, that's the first one this box. Remember, my goal is to get over $140.11. I'm still sick. That's why I haven't been doing my Harry Potter series, because I'm still sick. Alright, so it looks like we got some type of water elementalist with 2 guys there. We got a swamp. Okay, we got Rat Catcher Trainee. Armory Mice. Flip a Coin. Cat in. Ego Drain. Oh, this is the one I had runner-up for the ones I want. This is a runner-up. Those are legendary cards. Flash Flying. Whenever another fire enters the battlefield you control, each opponent loses 1 life. See, this is a runner-up. It's not a good commander, but it's there. It has potential, if I say so myself. Alright, so we got Fairy Fencing. Dream Spoilers. Alright, so we got a rare. We got Feral Encounter. Wow, this is a long one. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may exile a creature card from among them. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. You may cast that exile card this turn. At the beginning of the next combat phase this turn, target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to 1 target creature. Okay, so it's like a search card, battle card. That's pretty cool. All in one. Okay, we got Vampire Rights, Troublemaker Oath, and another pack of socks. Thank you. I guess every time I do a pack, I should take a sip. Yeah, I might just take a sip every time I do a pack. Ah. Alright, so we got another. That's a coolish art card. Then we got a Forest. Return Triumphant. Charmed Clothier. Protective Parents. Hearth Elemental. Alright, so we got another legendary creature. You may look at the top card of your library for each turn. You may cast an instant spell from the top of your library. That's cool, I guess. Oh, that was on the art card. Nice. Splashy Spellcaster. Court of Gannenbog. When he enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among up to 2 target creatures. Then, if you're the monarch, double the number of +1/+1 counters of each creature you control. That's a good one. 3 Blind Mice. It's a rare. Create a 1/1 white mouse creature token. Create a token that's a copy of a target token. Creature you control gets +1/+1 and gain vigilance. That's pretty darn good. Griffin Airy. Intangible Virtue. Storyteller Pixie. And another token. Another sippy sip. All right. I haven't found the card I was looking for yet, but I do have Rixic Study. That's pretty cool. I don't care for land cards that much. No, I meant like landscape and stuff. We got an island. We got a Sugar Rush, Moment of Valor, Toad School Admirer, Evolving Wilds. All right. This card is always get sold, so at least I know I got like 10 cents or 15 cents out of that. So we got Shrouded Shepherd, Woodland Acolyte, Royal Treatment. All right. This is not the one I was looking for. When Sir Armand enters the battlefield, create a monster roll token attached to another target creature you control. If you control another roll on it, put that onto the graveyard. Enchant the creatures +1/+1 and has trample. Enchant the creatures get +1/+1. Eh. We got Song of Tentaz. Create X 1/1 black rat creature token. If this creature can't block, creatures you control gain haste. That's pretty cool, I guess. Create a bunch of tokens and then gain haste. Another rare, Unnatural Growth. At the beginning of each combat, double the power toughness of each creature you control until the end of turn. This card is definitely going to get aimed at as soon as it's on the battlefield. Hopeful Vigil. And goody! Another pair of socks! Woo! Thank you! How many pair of socks do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of socks, Mom. Please, that's enough socks. Sometimes when you rip these packs, sometimes they rip it a certain way where you can't really pull the cards out because you don't want to bend the cards, so you have to keep ripping and ripping. Alright, so we got this beauty. It's a giant... this was a beanstalk worm. I believe I already had that one. We got a land. Toad School Admirer. Evolving Wilds. Hey, that's a 15 cents. I can get it immediately. Alright. We got Foot Rider Fawn. Murphy Cole Smith. We got the Bitter Chill. Tenacious Tome Seeker. High Fairy Negotiator. Soul God Lantern. Alright, now to the rares. We got Falls Bane Troll. When it enters the battlefield, create a monster roll token. If a 1-mana, sacrifice an aura attached to your Falls Bane Troll. He fights target creature you don't control. If that creature would die this turn, exile instead, activate only as a sorcery. Okay. It's just like a little extra fight phase. That's cool, I guess. But it exiles creatures, so that's cool. It doesn't count towards the battle phase, so you can get rid of like a bunch of the 1/1s. Or at least some of the 1/1s. We got Impact Tremors. We got Bitter Chill. And another pair of socks. Woo! They're running low on my water. That, oh, I love this art. I love that. That is so cool. Oh, man. I love that. That is good. We say we got a forest. We got a perfect prism. Not dead after all. Conceited witch, my bad. Torch the tower. Fairy dream thief. Oh, we got another one of these. Oh, not the card I'm looking for. Oh, we have another one of those. All right. Stone splitter bolt. Looks like we got another land. Ooh, we already had another one of these. And we already had another one of these. Ooh, but look at this. This is a knight 2/2. That's cool. Alright, so we're getting a couple legendary creatures or legendary stuff that is copied. That's fine. That's fine. That just means more slots in my binder. That's fine by me. It's all money, money, money. However, if there's a copies of it, I can save a slot for another card. Alright, so we got this card. That's pretty dang good. Then we got a forest. It's going to go back over here. Minecart Daredevil. You land it, Outrider. We got Fell Horseman. Savior of the Sleeping. Looks like we got another one of these guys. He's just going to go over here. Alright, so we got Tempest Heart. Collector's Vault. Frockling Familiar. Alright, now we're in the rares. We got The End. Okay. This spell costs 2 less to cast if your life total is 5 or less. Ooh, wow. Talking about tricky. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Search and controls graveyard, hand, or library for another of those cards with the same name as the permanent exile them. That player shuffles, then draws a card for each card. Okay, so this isn't good at Commander. This is good for the other ones. But it's still a rare card, so that's fine. We got Polluted Binds. Whenever a land enters the battlefield and you control an opponent's control, that player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Ooh, that sounds good. We got Conceited Witch and Crumbus Colossus. And that's a big boy. When they attack, sacrifice at the end of combat. No, that's just damn stupid. Well, I'm out of damn water. Alright, let's see if I can get something else to drink. We're filling my water bottle with a tap. Just saying, if anybody asks. Well, dang it, I don't know my other water bottle was at, so I was just drink normal temperature tap water. Normal temp tap water is still good. Oh, right in the knee. Ah. Ow. Alright, let's go back to the cards. The pain is still there, but I'm going to tough it out. Okay. So, we got like a little witch's cauldron throwing eyeballs in there. That's cool. A swamp. Turnveil Guide. Bespoke Battle Garb. Grand Ball Guest. Skewer Slinger. Stockpiling Celebrant. Splashy Spellcaster. Gadwick's First Duel. Welcome to Sweet Tooth. Alright, that's all the commons and uncommons. So we got Godric Clothed with Valor. As long as 2 or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under your control this turn, with base power toughness 4/4, flying, and dragons you control. It's an enchantment. Up the beanstalk. And a nightmare. This is different. Token. That's cool. Alright. So. Hey, we have that card already. That's cool. Then we got a Swampy Swamp. Alright, so we got a Bestial Bloodline, Hopeful Vigil, Hopeless Nightmare, Wicked Visitor, The Witch's Vanity, Cursed Courtier, Taken by Nightmares, Ashok's Reaper. Alright, finally got to the rares. Okay, we got Twinning Twins. Exile target non-croaking creature. Return to the battlefield under control next in step. Flying Vigilance. Garrick's Uprising. This is a good card, but it's a common. Garrick's versus Duel. It's an uncommon. And we got another food token. Alright. Oh, I didn't take a sip of my water. Wipe my hands down for a second. Don't forget to drink your water. That's cool. Alright, so we got a forest that goes over here. Feed the Cauldron. That's not too nice. Scream Puff. Monstrosity. These are cards I haven't seen yet. Callous Sellsword. Agatha's Champion. Corvold and the Noble Thief. Greenic Rider. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more packs up to this. I have yet to find the card I saw. Damn. Alright. Return all creatures to their owner's hands. For each opponent who controls a creature returned this way, create 2 1/1 blue fairy creature tokens with flying. This creature can block only creatures with flying. Alright, that's cool. We got Radcap Gutter Dweller. Menace. When he enters the battlefield, create 2 black rat creature tokens. Create 2 1/1 black rat creature tokens. Beginning your upkeep, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on this card. Next to the top card of your library, you may play that card. That's cool. Ooh, Waste the Knot. Ooh, this is the art card we just saw. Whenever an opponent discards a creature card, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. When an opponent discards a land card, add 2 mana. When it discards a non-creature non-land card, draw a card. Ooh, that one's going to be sold instantly. Charm to Clear the Air, and On the Adventure. After an adventure resolves, you may place a card here. You may cast a permanent spell from exile. Okay, this is just like one of those little extra cards you can have on the side. Kind of like a foretell card or whatever. Alright. I'm not getting tired, it's just my throat is getting tired. Looks like we got another one of these. I don't mind that. That just means I have an extra slot now in the binder. Then we got a Mountain. Curse of the Werefox. Red Tooth Geologist. Bestial Bloodline. Stroke of Midnight. We got another one of these cards. Not a commander, but it's still there. We got Belgrant of the Ball. Howling Galagog. Pests of Honor. Realm Score. Ooh, this is a mythical. Realm Scorcher Hellkite. Bargain. Flying in haste. When it enters the battlefield, if it was bargained, add 4 mana of any combination of colors. For 2 mana, it does 1 damage to any target. Well, that's kind of cool. I see it being useful, but it is a mythical. And we got Uncommon, Utopia Sprawl, Princess Takes Flight, and we got a Human 1/1. This is the most human of humans I've seen in Magic the Gathering. It's just so human. My card that I wanted is still not here. I'm not going to say I'm going to take Realistic Study, but I may take Realistic Study now because my card has not showed up yet. It could be this one, could be not. Probably not, though. We got a mountain. Okay, we got Ratcatcher, Trainee, Armory Mice, Flick a Coin, Cut In, Collector's Vault, Fluckling Familiar, Hearth Elemental, another Juanan. No, this is Jonan. Hey, finally, a different one. This isn't the one I looked at, but I did see a lot of people play this card a lot. He has flying. When he enters the battlefield, X +1/+1 counters on him. When he enters the battlefield, create half X food tokens. When he attacks, you may just sacrifice a food. If I do, draw a card. We got Compulsion, Baronati, and another pair of socks. Thank you, Mother. Got another art card. That looks pretty cool. Ooh, Island. That one looks neat. That one's probably going to get sold quickly. Then we got Witcher's Mark, Demisher Witch, Sweet Tooth Witch, Gladwick's First Duel, Welcome to Sweet Tooth, Back for a Second, Knight of the Sweet's Revenge, Charging Hooligan. Hey, we got a mythical. All right. See, this is the art card I showed you earlier. Whenever he enters the battlefield, creatures you control gain flying and get XX into turn with X number of creatures you control. So the more creatures you have, the more powerful they get. That's cool. That is good. That is good. So then we got Gork's Uprising, Unassuming Sage, and another On the Adventure. I have 4 packs left. I haven't seen my creature card, the one I want, so... There we go. Alright, so, whoops. There we go. So, we have this card, which we've seen before. That's a pretty cool looking art card. Then we got a Swamp. Alright, so we got Mary Bards, Shatter the Oath, Ishigit Whisper, Galvant Giant, Disdainful Stroke, Archive Dragon, Up the Beanstalk. Hey! This isn't the one, but hey, it's a creature. Okay, for 2 mana, tap it. Choose target enchantment you control if it doesn't have the same name as another permanent you control. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it isn't a legendary. If the token is an aura, untap this card, then scry 2. Ooh! So if I do a copy of an aura, I can redo it and I can do it back and forth. That's pretty cool. That one is a good one. I can do that multiple times in a turn if I have enough mana. That is... I like that. Because I can make a token of a enchantment creature. Oh, I may keep her. She sounds good. I like her. I may keep her. Alright, so we got Line of Anticipation. If this card's in your open hand, you may cast Flying. Oh, it has Splash. That's cool. So we got Curiosity, Kindred Heroism, and then we got a Fairy. Yeah, I might keep this Yenna. Because enchantment creatures, that's already enchanted when it goes on a battlefield, those actually do cause is an enchantment. So then, I can make a copy of that creature. Okay, but then if I copy an aura, I just untap it again. So what I really need to do is make a copy of a copy. Put down an aura, copy it, and then put down a creature, then copy. It's just, I like her. I like her. I still have 3 packs. So, yeah. Oh, I do want to sell it, though. I just know that's something. Alright, so we got another Wat Whisperer. We got a Mountain. Alright, we got Root Redafon, Millfolk Carolsmith, Plunge into Winter, Ashiok's Reaper, Airy Interface, Glass Casket, Princess Takes Flight. Alright. So we got Sleep Cursed Fairy. Flying or water tune. If there's a battlefield, create tap with 3 stun counters on it. Untap her. That's cool. Grasp of Fate. Phyrexian Unlife. It's a rare. Ooh. Alright. You don't lose the game for having 0 less life. What? As long as you have 0 less life, all damage is dealt to you as though your source had infect. Damage you this to in the form of poison counters. Oh, so I just live for a slightly bit longer. That's cool. And then I got this card again, another one of these cards. And then another pack of socks. Oh my god, thank you. 2 more packs left. So far, the card I want has not been showing up yet. Alright, so we got this card, that's cool. We got another land, it's a forest. We got Candy Grapple, Hamlet Glutton, Brave the Wilds, Woman's Grim Search, Airy Interface, Glass Casket, The Princess Takes Flight, The Dutiful Griffin. Alright. We got Tale for the Ages. Enchanted creatures you control gets +2/+2. That's cool. Prime Vigor. If 1 or more tokens would be created, create twice that many tokens instead. If 1 or more +1 plans would be put on a creature, twice that many +1/+1 counters. Tempest Heart. And we got 2 more rolls. That's cool. Last card pack. Please, for the love of God, please let me get the legendary creature. Please. I'll be so ashamed if I don't get it. I like this art card, though. That's cool. I like purple. Then we got an island. Warehouse Tabby. Gunan Crescendio. We got Harriet Spearguard. Okay, so we got a different legendary. Whenever he attacks, you control a creature power 4 or more. He gets +2/+2. And adds mana. That's cool, I guess. Witch Stalker Frenzy. 2-headed Hunter. Hey, look at this. We got something different. This isn't the card, though. Each creature you control that's a food or golem gets +2/+2 and has trample. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a 1/1 food golem artifact in addition to its other types, and it has sacrifices artifact, gain 3 life. I'm definitely going to sell on that one. I don't care for that. We got the Iron Crag. Whenever a legendary creature in this battlefield under your control, you may have the become a legendary artifact named blah 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 blah. I don't care for that at all. Let's see, we got Grasp of Fate, Dragon Mantle, Snare Meister Sprite, and a food. Alright. So I get to get 1 card out of all that. The only one that spoke to me is this one. So I'm going to sell the Ristic Study and the other stuff. This is the only one that spoke to me. I'm going to keep it. I put down a enchantment creature onto the battlefield. I can just keep it on the battlefield till I bring her out. Like, oh man, I don't have another creature. I can literally just tap her to make a token of the creature. That is awesome. I'll just tap her and just make another creature. Because it's an enchantment creature, it still counts as an enchantment. So this is, this is good. So yeah, I am going to keep her. This is my card now. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to put a couple cards into the store and then put it on my binder and show you how I'm going to do the binder and stuff. But I'm definitely going to put my mythical ones and rares and legendaries and stuff like that in there first. But yeah, I'm just going to show y'all how I'm going to do that. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so I've added some stuff to the board. So negative 140 and 11 cents is the maximum negative we're going to get. We do not want to be past that. Right now, our profit is negative $140 and $11, but we made 0 so far. So every single thing we're going to make, it's going to be adding up, adding up, adding up, and adding up. This one's supposed to go to 0, then add up. This is just going to keep going up, 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 up. Show how much money, you know, we kind of made along the way. I'm not going to show y'all every single card I'm going to put in the thing. I'm just going to show y'all how I'm sorting it. Right now, I've already got all of the art cards in there. Everything that has a stamp is right here, which is only 3 of them. And then we have all these cards going on right here. So to save up on a slot, anything that has a copy is going to be right behind it. I'm not going to put like 15 cards. It's just, you know, like 3 or 4 of them. But just so I can save up on some slots. So next I'm going to show y'all is the mythicals. And then we're going to put it right here. Alright, so mythicals in these art cards, it's going to be very hard for me to get rid of them. So they're going to share a page. But I'm going to show that whenever I get to that point. Alright. So as I was doing the cards, I had another thing. I'm going to add like another sold. So if it's like 1 cent card, it's still going to count as one. Or if I'm going to sell a card that's worth $10, it's going to be another one. But that's how many cards sold, how much money I made, and the total profit is in a negative. So right here, Ristic Study, $28 by the way. So we got Virtuous Strength and we got another Virtuous Strength. But since it's not an actual copy of it, it's going to be 2 separately. But I do want them to put them next to each other. So if I do just spot one while trying to search for it, I can just spot the other one which is right next to it. Alright, so the next, I'm going to do the rares. Alright. So what I'm going to do is the art cards will be up here in the front. It's going to be a while till I get more art cards. So I should be able to get some of these out the way at least. Then I got the mythics up here in the front as well. So then, when I start doing the rares, I'm going to start on this tab right here. Just in case I don't want to keep squishing up here in the front because I do have to sort it out. So next time I do have a, you know, another box, I will have some of these cards, you know, like sold. But then when I do the next box, I'm going to try to make sure to keep it all, you know, sorted out so I know how much to get. Or if I'm going to get like the 10-pack deal for $40, I'll do that as well. But the next one is going to be all the rares. Just going to be like, you know, in a binder and a folder. Then whenever I stop, like I stopped in mythical, I'll just get to the next one. Just in case I get more over here. Alright, thank you. I don't know why I said thank you. I'm not even done yet. Alright, so as I said before, mythicals and art cards will be up here in the front. This will be little extra ones just in case I find any while using the money for doing this. Then these are the legendary cards. I just put all of them in the TCG player store. Any copies will actually be right here. If you could tell a little bit, there's a couple cards in here because this has 3 of them. Alright, so that means the rares are going to be in here. And then this one is going to be empty until I get more legendaries. So all the rares go right here. And then, you know, I got a pretty good bit. If I start running out of room, then I'm gonna start mixing them and stuff together. But I should be fine. I don't know. I don't know yet, but I should be fine. If not, then I'll just start from the back and work my way forward and stuff like that. Still be organized, kind of. Alright, I just put all the lands in there. Not lands, the rares and stuff. Alright, so let's start from the front. We got all the art cards up here. Then we got the few mysticals I got. I have so few mysticals, it would take like a whole thing of a sleeve, so I'm not going to worry about it. Then we got all the legendary creatures I got from it. And then these are all the rares I got from it. I didn't even have a single duplicate of a rare. That is pretty darn good. Alright, so the next one is going to be lands. So lands is going to be right here. Alright. Alright, so as I was getting my lands ready to sort through it so it'd be easier if I have any duplicates, I already sold some cards. I got Charming Scoundrel and Godric Clutch Reveler. 2 cards. See, I got 2 cards sold. I made 42 cents so far. And right now, I am at negative $139.69. Alright. I can't wait to get some more. I am literally in the middle of trying to show you how I'm doing it. And I'm already making sales. This is so cool. I love it already. Alright, so as you see right here, I just sold another card. However, one card isn't part of it, which is the Hamza Guardian Rashima, which is this elephant right here. Since he's not part of it, he isn't going to be, you know, part with it. However, the other card... Note to self. Don't put it on the whiteboard. Alright, got it. Alright, so, but this card is, which is Court of Garenbeg, which I sold it for $12. So that is, so we got 3 sold. We're at $12.42. Profit is a negative $127.69. Alright. I haven't even started the lands yet. It's just literally just the orders are just coming in now. Alright, another one just came in. 4 sold. I'm at $13.32 and a profit of $126. Negative $126. I sold Waste Not for 90 cents. Immediately. Boom. $13 already made. I'm still in the negative, but I'm getting there. So by the time this hits 0, I should be around 140 something. 140 and $11 Alright. But see, I already have enough to buy another pack, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Alright, I'm already doing pretty darn good myself. Okay. Alright, so I was finally able to get to the lands after selling that stuff. Alright, so as you see, I just leave the rest of that blank just in case I get more rares. That's in this little series right here. And then, we are looking at this right here. Look at all of that. Woo! Was able to put it on one page. Next will be the tokens. And then after the tokens, I will then end the video there. Because nobody's going to care about the commons and uncommons and stuff. But, woo! Look at all that. Alright, tokens will be next. Alright, so here's all the tokens. And apparently that's an emblem, not a token. No, that's an emblem, not a token. But yeah, I already got all the tokens on here. I'm not going to show y'all the, the common and uncommon. So what I'm going to do is like I'm doing here. It was going to be, like this one right here is going to be all the white cards. And then I'm going to have like, you know, copies of it like stacked up. So, you know, take up less space. But it looks like I do have enough room. Alright. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just keep this rolling. Alright. But I'm going to end the video right here for this long introduction to the series. And then each day, if I add cards, I'll make a video about adding cards to it. And then I'll, you know, turn that around and, you know, add that. We're going to go back and forth, back and forth. But every day I'm also going to make a video of all the orders I got to increase these numbers right here going. And then if I get extra cards, I will then add to it. Ow. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'm Nick from Joel Gamers. This is Rags to Riches Magic the Gathering. So, I spent $140.11. I've made $13.32 back. Right now, I am still in the hole, but I still got some. I sold 4 cards out of 360 cards. So, yeah. That's something.